As a person who's spent decades in church, one of the great frustrations that I had as a pastor was trying to figure out how it is that we can get the next generation excited about their faith. And statistic after statistic shows that they're leaving the faith, they're walking away. And kind of macro picture, 9 out of 10 churches are dying. And so I don't know how much money I invested trying to find discipleship material, mission trips, things like that. And they had a place and they were good, but I took a trip to Israel at the age of 48 and it changed me. And St. Jerome basically said, you can't understand the 4 written Gospels until you've understood the 5th. And that 5th is that trip to Israel, which we usually put off until we're retired. And I remember at the end of the trip sitting there with all the students saying, I wish I would have done this when I was 19. It's changed the way that I read the Bible. It changed the way that I understand even the presence of God.
There's a difference between reading about what took place so many years ago in books and actually putting your feet on the ground in Israel.
This is a discipleship trip. This is a pilgrimage. And when I was hired by Passages to reach out and to begin to present this, the first thing that came to mind was the church. Because we work mainly through universities, which is great, and it's been very effective for us. You're talking almost 8,000 students. For me as a pastor, I wish somebody would have come to me and said, hey, I have an idea, something that's foolproof, and it's worked for thousands of years. Are you interested? It is a partnership between the church and Passages and our donors who actually are going to match what the church is going to put in. $1,750. The student pays their fee, very affordable, and they are going to go on behalf of the church, sent by the church, sent by saints in the church, to have this experience, to come back and bring back with them that experience to the church.
So the church comes along and pays $1,750 per student as a sponsorship. The Passages donors also offer as a match $1,750, and the student pays just under $1,000 to participate in this experience. Incredible. We want to take these students at the beginning of their leadership journey so that it has the way of changing the trajectory of their lives. Experiential learning has an exponential impact on the lives of students, on the lives of Christians in general. And so that's why I'm so excited about this opportunity to be able to come alongside local churches and provide a supplemental discipleship opportunity.
It's amazing to see what God has done, and I am blown away just by thinking even possibly what God might do with us in the next 5 years.
I think that the favor that is upon Passages and what God is going to do for this next generation as thousands and thousands and thousands of students go to Israel has the potential to change our country and to bring about revival even. To strengthen the church and empower believers. And so it's been a joy getting to have this conversation with you.
Absolutely.